Okay, so here's the finished product. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. I originally went to Lowe's and Menards. I had seen online that you could use 2 tension shower curtain rods to kind of put up close to the ceiling like that to store paper products and things that you don't use all that regularly. So I intentionally went to the store to get those. But because I needed 6 feet, well, actually greater than 6 feet, it was going to be more expensive than I thought it should be. And we ended up getting this shelf, which has kind of this distressed white finish. And Chris put 3 brackets up, and I like, obviously the way this looks much better than the way that 2 shower curtains, the shower curtain rods would look. And again, I can put the stuff right, like, so I have extra Ziploc freezer bags that I don't need all that regularly, napkins, these are, canned veggies and things that I don't need to get too regularly. I thought I was going to need a step stool to reach them, but turns out I can reach most of it without a step stool. So I don't know. I may end up asking him to put another one up above here, just again for some food stuff items. As you can see, we have food here in our laundry room because there's no pantry in the kitchen. So kind of like how this turned out, and I might add a second one above this shelf.
All right, so it's 5:30, about sunset. I'm walking over here because way over there, past those white dots that are some campers parked over there, about half a mile, there's a dirt road, and a mile past that, it's a paved road. And occasionally Sky just decides that somebody's on one of those roads and she can't have that. And so she comes tearing over here to chase whatever it is. And the other 2 idiots follow her. So she's already back at the house now, but I'm coming over here to find the other 2. Here comes Teddy, limping because she's got prickers in her feet. Go over there with Mom. Go ahead. I got to find Loki. There he is. Here comes Loki. Come on. Hey. All right, everybody's on the way back now. This has become a nightly habit after a walk at dinner.
All right, well, it's only taken till the beginning of February, but I finally have all of the Christmas out of the house in the shed into the shipping container. This one little small pile is fall stuff. The rest is somewhat organized. I think each year I do this, it will get better. This storage rack that Chris made is really, really amazing. My hope is to build another one of these by next Christmas. I have enough of these black and yellow storage bins as we continue to unpack things that next Christmas I should be able to transition all of these kind of miscellaneous bins. So that's still inside stuff, and then most of this over here is outside stuff. But I probably have enough bins in the basement that I could, if I get another one of these shelves made, which will fit perfectly here and what's left on this side, and then it could really be organized. I did find these QR code labels. I just bought them on Amazon, and you download the app and then you can categorize what's in the labels. I originally started out hoping to use all red and green, and I quickly ran out of red and green, so I have some other colors as well. But you use the app, and I could type in, say, for example, angel tree topper. I could type that into the app and it would tell me exactly what bin, it would tell me what color label, and it would tell me exactly what bin to find it in. So I'm pretty excited at definitely excited how this shelf came out and how it really works perfectly for these black and yellow containers, and hope that next Christmas, I will be able to get all of these into black and yellow containers and we'll really be organized. So, time to pack away and shut the door on Christmas until November.
Okay, so it is 5:45 a.m. and it's 16 degrees outside. Fahrenheit, because we live in America and we use Fahrenheit. So if you want us to use centigrade, we're not going to. And it's centigrade, not Celsius, by the way. Look it up. We are sitting here eating McDonald's for breakfast before we head out to Vidavoo for Winter Moose Day. University of Wyoming Biology Department's
Biodiversity Institute.
Whatever. Attempt to do a census of the moose in southeastern Wyoming or southern Wyoming. So we did this in July or August in the Snowy Range, which is like a 2-hour drive away. So this time we picked Vidavoo. You're supposed to be there at sunrise to, get the best chance of seeing something. Last time, everybody that did it, you volunteer and pick a route. They give you a route that's sort of a trail, but maybe not, just starting point coordinates.
Parallels streams
and
usually.
End point coordinates, so you start it and then you walk to the other coordinates and turn around and come back. Of all the teams that did it and everywhere, I think
one team saw this.
Moose. You're supposed to track if you see a moose or any mammal bigger than like a chipmunk or something. So whatever, we'll see. I just got off of work at 5:30 after working overnight from 9 p.m. I am tired and sore, but do what you do to make people happy. So we're going to look for moose on a 3-mile hike or 4-mile hike.
Three,
something like that. So, so here we go. We'll video again once we get there. Wish us luck. All right, this is going to be a quick video because it's freezing cold and I don't have a coat on. Moose Day was a bust because we couldn't get any closer than 2 miles from where we were supposed to park to start the hike. We didn't want to hike another 4 miles in addition to the 3 or 4 that we were supposed to do in the freezing cold. So instead, we stopped on the way back. This is the Ames Monument, which is out here in the middle of nowhere off of Interstate 80. There is nothing, like there's signs to it, but there's nothing here telling you anything about it. But if you go online and read about it, it was built by the Union Pacific Railroad, and this is the highest point of the original route of the Transcontinental Railroad. And so it was built here to commemorate that. And the Ames brothers, who were rich guys who were involved with the Transcontinental Railroad, who actually were running a Ponzi scheme and embezzling a bunch of the money that they were raising to finance the building of the Transcontinental Railroad. So it's interesting. They named it after them because they eventually got discovered out that they were embezzling money and got fired from the railroad. But they didn't want that to get out at the time, and the public to be mad at them. So they built this giant monument named after them, so that people would think that they weren't criminals. So interesting decision. So if you're along I-80 near Vidavoo between Cheyenne and Laramie, stop and check it out. Hopefully on a warmer day than this.